I've been putting together a commander deck and I want to know what you think and what I should add to it. So this is the commander I'm using. I'm using Korvold, and I genuinely have wanted to make a Korvold deck for a while. So the two things I enjoy the most with Magic so far have been sacrificing permanents, which can usually lead to life gain or taking away life from others, I guess similar to death and taxes, or token generation. So for my first deck, back playing Magic, I have decided to make a Korvold, and I'll show you a few things I've thought would be good to add to it. So to get most of the cards for this deck, I opened a World Eaters pre-constructed deck, and that pretty much had most of what I wanted. But I think the biggest piece I've added is Sheoldred, I believe that's how you pronounce it. So this card is going to really affect and punish others for drawing cards, and a lot of decks try to gear towards drawing cards, as that's like one of the most overpowered things you can do in Magic, is just having card draw. So I thought I wanted to punish people for it, and it also gives me another incentive to add more card draw myself. I wanted to add a game ender, so I've added Torment of Hailfire, and this has always been a good game ender, but it can also act just as a good board wipe as well. Another staple, I think, is always a tutor, so I've put Grim Tutor in here. I also want a way to, well, you want lots of ways to get back cards from the graveyard, so I've put, one of them is Splendid Recreation, which was in the pre-con deck. Return all land cards from the graveyard to the battlefield tapped. It's pretty useful, especially when people get rid of your lands. Usually non-basic lands. My choice was to either build with a lot of basic lands or find ways to get them back, so I chose to find ways to get them back. Ramp is pretty important, and because I have access to green, I thought I would add the Oracle of Maldea. Great card. Essentially just lets you sift through the top of your library. Awesome ability. So you can always see what's coming next, and if it's a land you can just play it. Well, you can play one additional land. I think one of the key cards for this deck, Crucible of Worlds, because a lot of things are going to be going in the graveyard, either from myself or for others. Having access to those lands, pretty essential, especially when you're getting towards the mid and late game. Speaking of lands, I added Soul of Windgrace, which uses all of the colours. It's also an alternative commander, but this is essentially allows me to discard lands and either draw a card, gain life, or use Soul of Windgrace as an attacker. So you get a bit of leverage. One of my all-time favourite creatures, especially when I was playing Black-White Orzhov, Viscera, because this is a huge sacrifice engine. You can just sacrifice as much as you want, and you can sift through your deck until you find something you want. Huge ability, pretty underrated, and it's on a common. Because of Korvold's ability to sacrifice a permanent, I'm able to sacrifice my lands quite effectively with this deck and get them back. I think that is a powerful engine for triggering abilities too, not just creatures. But let me know what you think I should add to this deck. What are some key cards I haven't really played in quite a number of years? I would like to play a bit more, but I just thought I'd show you a few of the key cards that I have so far. It's not finished yet, but let me know what would be good to add.